The gatepost looms close, standing sentinel on the threshold. You stand before it, your hand finding the cool, smooth wood of the closing latch. A soft click, and the gate begins to swing shut behind you, a whisper of hinges on worn stone. The final panel swings inward, revealing the garden. Here, the air shifts. You step across the threshold, and suddenly it's quiet. Deeper quiet than the quiet outside, the quiet of enclosure, of walls that hold warmth and night. The pathway spreads before you, not grass, but smoothly laid stone, worn smooth by countless gentle feet perhaps, or just time. It glows faintly under the moonlight, filtering through the high walls. You place one foot, then the other, onto the cool surface. The stone breathes coolly against your soles, and the ground beneath the pathway curves up into soft, yielding grass, tickling the soles of your bare feet. You continue, letting the stones give way to nature's soft carpet. It feels right, this way. There is no hurry. The walls rise on either side, high enough to keep the world outside at bay. They are pale stone, perhaps whitewashed, catching the moonlight. The tops are lost in shadow, green perhaps, where climbing ivy or jasmine might dwell. Or perhaps just shadow. You don't know. You just know this space. The air within is still. So still you can almost hear the silence. Almost. A soft rustle maybe. Or perhaps just the settling breath of the night. You walk on. Your footsteps echo softly in the vast space. Yet it doesn't feel empty. It feels lived in, serenely lived in. The stones beneath your feet are clean, smooth, like the path itself. And then you see the light, not from lamps, but from the sky, pouring down between the tall grass stems near the pathway's edge. A flash. No, a steady, pure white light spills over the white blooms. They are large flowers, perhaps hydrangeas, or maybe something else. They bloom so white, so luminous under the moon's gaze. Hundreds, maybe thousands, arranged naturally, yet perfectly so, along the garden bed. Their petals seem to catch and scatter the moonbeams like tiny lanterns, or perhaps like tiny, sleeping faces. The light spills across the tips of the grass, turning the tallest blades into silver threads, shimmering, a soft, pervasive glow. You walk closer to the edge, drawn by the light's pull. The air thickens slightly here, tasting sweet, clean tasting of the garden. You look down at the flowers. They are white, pure white, edged perhaps with the softest blush, a fragile perfection. Their faces are turned upwards towards the moon, towards the light. It feels peaceful, absolutely peaceful. And the scents. Oh, the scents. They rise up on the still air, soft and potent. It begins with jasmine, a heady sweetness, warm yet cool, the fragrance clinging to the air, drifting on unseen currents. A deep, velvety scent that wraps around you gently. It's jasmine. Yes, jasmine. And beneath it, or perhaps weaving through it, the unmistakable sweetness of roses. Not sharp, garden-fresh roses, but older, sweeter, perhaps heavy with dew. Their perfume rich and deep, like velvet, like honeyed silk. It layers beneath the jasmine, a complex harmony of sweetness. The air shimmers with their mingling. Jasmine whispers, roses sigh, both soft and substantial. The white flowers themselves release their heady perfume, a scent that clings, yet doesn't overwhelm. It just surrounds you, fills you, a deep, luxurious scent, the scent of night, the scent of sanctuary. You breathe it in deeply. It fills your lungs, calms your chest, a perfect, soft embrace. You stand amidst this sweet fragrance. The moonlight falls softly now, not as harshly as before, but gently washing over the petals, highlighting their delicate structure, catching the tiny dewdrops on the stamens, transforming them into diamonds, or perhaps tears, tears of night. Garden is bathed in this pale, cool light. It makes the flowers seem almost luminous. The grass takes on a silvery cast. The stone pathways gleam. Everything feels softer under this light. The walls around you seem to pulse with a quiet, internal light, their own shadowed glow, a soft, contained radiance. You are surrounded by softness, cool light, sweet scent, utter peace. You are here, in this place of stillness, surrounded by soft light, sweet blossoms, cool stone, the gentle rustle of grass, the soft sigh of night. It is perfect, a sanctuary of moonlight and night-scented dreams, waiting, waiting for you, waiting for your arrival into this deep, soft peace. You stand here now, bathed in the gentle light, surrounded by the fragrant softness. The silence enfolds you completely, enfolds you gently, a silence that is not empty, but full, full of the quiet life of the garden, the quiet breath of night, the quiet peace within. Here you are safe, you are home, you are here, surrounded by the sanctuary of moonlight, jasmine and roses. In the heart of this sleeping garden, you are here, safe, surrounded, serene. The path curves gently, smooth stone whispering against your feet. Another step, another. You feel the weight of your own breathing slow, the world here hushed, waiting. Ahead, the faint, bright silver gleam of the fountain's basin catches the moonlight. A tiny, luminous pool reflecting the sky's deepest velvet. Its surface seems less still now, disturbed by the sigh of night, or perhaps just the gentle breath of the garden itself. You reach out, fingertips tracing the cool, smooth curve of the basin's edge, the water slick beneath, holding its captured moonlight, cool and bright. You turn back, stepping carefully around a patch of damp moss under the ancient oak's wide, almost invisible branches. The air grows even quieter, the silence pressing in, thick with the scent of damp earth and blossoms. You walk on, your footsteps muffled by the gravel, soft pops, and crackles from unseen acorns or twigs joining the quiet symphony. The only sound is the steady rustle of leaves as a cool breeze brushes lightly across your skin. It feels like a sigh against your ear. Walking slowly, very slowly, you approach the fountain again from a different angle, seeing it now not just from above, but in the way it draws the moonlight down, making the nearby petal beds seem like drifts of crushed starlight. You reach down, brush a stray petal from one of the low stone benches beside the water, its velvet texture contrasting strangely with the sharp silver of the dewdrops clinging to it. You look up, the moon hangs high now, a perfect white circle in the indigo canvas, pouring down its silver flood. The stones beneath your feet are cold, clean. You continue, your path winding deeper still, guided only by the cool light falling, illuminating clusters of pale flowers you might have missed walking faster. Each step reveals a new, softly glowing corner, a hidden jewel in this moonlit labyrinth. The gentle splash of the fountain is the only constant sound, a soft counterpoint to your own quiet tread. You pause, leaning against a pillar shaped like a sleeping animal, its rough texture grounding you, the coolness seeping into your palms. You watch the water swirl, lifting and scattering the captured moonbeams, sending silver ribbons dancing upwards. Then you move on, drawn by the pull of the light, the garden unfolding around you, a place of soft edges and bright shadows, where time seems to have lost its meaning. You walk, and the world narrows down to the path beneath your feet, the petals brushing against your ankles, the moonlight filtering down into the quiet spaces between you and the stars. You sit here again, beneath the pearlescent dome by the water's soft sigh. The stone beneath you is cool, unyielding. It conforms to your shape. The water beside you is a low, continuous murmur, a thrumming vibration that seems to vibrate through the very air, through the ground. It's a sound so gentle, so constant, it's easy to forget it exists entirely. Forget it's their asterisk. Forget the fountain itself, perhaps, or maybe the water inside it. Sometimes you think you hear only silence, broken by the occasional, almost imperceptible shift of the breeze through unseen leaves nearby. Or perhaps the faintest sigh from the flowers, heavy with nectar, heavy with moonlight. There's a scent here, too, not sharp, not lingering. It's a soft sweetness, a subtle perfume, drifting on the warm air. It clings to the water, to the stone, to the air itself. It's the scent of the flowers, yes, but it's deeper than that. It's the scent of damp earth, disturbed only by the lightest rain, holding the secret of countless small lives. It's the scent of bone-dry grass somewhere, far away, smelling of dust and sun. It's layered, complex, yet utterly serene. You breathe it in, letting it fill you, a slow, quiet inhalation, a slow, quiet exhalation. It soothes, it settles. The moonlight, it's a shifting thing, not the harsh, clean light of day. This is softer, veiled. It spills over the water, making the surface seem like liquid glass almost. And it catches the flowers. You look around you now. They glow. Not with light, not really. It's a luminescence. A soft, inner radiance. White, yes, but not stark. More like a deep, creamy pearl, illuminated from within. They lean towards the water, their heavy, silent blossoms nodding almost imperceptibly, drawing the moonlight in, holding it close. Their forms are blurred at the edges by the gentle mist, by the low light, by the sheer quietude of the night. Some are entirely submerged, their white forms rising from the dark water like sleeping spirits. Their fragrance seems stronger there, rising from the depths, a promise of hidden sweetness. You wonder about their roots. Are they deep? Do they grasp the earth firmly? Or do they float, held only by the water, by the moon? The light on their petals shifts constantly, a subtle dance of illumination and shadow. It's mesmerizing. You watch one petal catch the light, then another, then dissolve back into the gloom. It repeats endlessly, softly, and the water keeps murmuring. It's a constant presence. Sometimes the sound seems to come from the sky, from the vast expanse of the heavens above, a gentle rain falling softly, silently. Sometimes it seems the flowers are whispering, their soft, unseen forms rustling in the barely there breeze. Or perhaps it's just the water. It's hard to tell. All sounds are softened here, rendered hazy like memories. The world outside this little pocket of peace feels distant, muted. You could be anywhere or nowhere. It doesn't matter. The only reality is this cool stone beneath you, this soft, continuous murmur beside you, this gentle, pervasive light all around you. You feel still. There's a deep stillness settling within you. It's not heaviness, not oppression. It's a quiet calm, a letting go. Thoughts, like distant clouds, drift through your awareness. They come, they go. You don't try to hold on to them. You don't try to push them away. You simply let them pass, leaving no trace. The garden seems vast, yet the space around you feels intensely personal, intimate. No secrets here. No need to guard anything. You are simply present asterisk. Just like the water, just like the flowers, just like the moonlight. The air is thick with possibilities. Or perhaps it's just the stillness, a profound, quiet stillness. It settles in your chest, in your limbs, in your very soul. It's a comfortable stillness, a peaceful stillness. You close your eyes for a moment, not a shutting out, but a letting in. Letting in the coolness of the stone seep through your clothes, into your skin. Letting in the soft sound, the gentle thrum. Letting in the scent, the complex perfume of peace. Letting in the weight of the moonlight, the quiet radiance. It's a fullness, a quiet, deep fullness. And when you open your eyes again, you see it. The garden, the flowers, the water, the moonlight shimmering on the surface, all in perfect, silent harmony. You are part of it now, just another silent presence, breathing the same soft rhythm, bathed in the same soft light. This sanctuary, it doesn't ask for much. It just asks for you to be still, to listen, to feel, and to remember. The water shifts again, a subtle harmonic shift. The fountain's pulse is now a soft, internal rhythm, a gentle thrum resonating from the soles of your feet, up through your legs, settling into your pelvis. It's not loud, just present. A deep, foundational sound, like the earth breathing softly beneath you. It begins to feel less like sound and more like a vibration in the ground. A gentle, pervasive tremor felt in the bones. And your body, oh, your body, it feels heavy, truly heavy, as if the moonlight, the silence, the sheer weight of this stillness is pressing down, filling you with profound inertia. Your limbs feel like lead, weighted down not by effort, but by release. A deep, bone-deep heaviness, settling. You sink further into the moss. It conforms to the shape of you, a yielding, soft cradle. Each breath comes easier now, slower. In, release, out, unburdening. The tension, the worry lines on your forehead, the knots in your shoulders, they were real. But now they just dissolve. Melt away into the quiet air, the soft press of moss, the gentle thrum from below. The garden wraps around you completely. Not just the moss at your feet, or the whisper of leaves on the wind, or the scent of damp earth and blossoms. It's the canopy above, filtering the moonlight into a soft, hazy luminescence. It's the gentle coolness of the night settling against your skin, the soft rustle of unseen creatures moving through the undergrowth. It's an embrace, a living, breathing, silent embrace. The air feels thick with calm, still, yet moving. The leaves sigh, the breeze drifts through the flowers, releasing their subtle perfume into the stillness. The fountain's vibration grows slightly stronger, a deep, resonant bass note that vibrates through the very core of you. It's grounding, anchoring you firmly in this moment, this place, this feeling of utter stillness. Somewhere far away, perhaps just over the wall, a cricket chirps. A single note, clear and high, cutting through the profound quiet. And then it stops. Silence. Not absolute silence, but a deep, rich stillness, pregnant with sound, but waiting for the next whisper. It's deep and quiet, so very deep and quiet. And your mind, your thoughts, they drift, they fade. Like clouds moving slowly across the face of the moon. Small fragments surface, acknowledged, given space, and then gently nudged aside by the rising tide of calm. A concern arises, a fleeting worry, but it doesn't cling. It's seen, understood, and released back into the stream of thoughts, carried away by the gentle current of the sanctuary's peace. There's no urgency, no pressure. Just being. Present, heavy, still, breathing in the quiet, exhaling the tension. The moss feels warmer now. Or perhaps it's just the lingering warmth from your own body giving up the tension. It's a comfortable warmth, seeping into your skin, relaxing the tightness left behind. Your arms lie heavy by your sides, the fabric of your clothes soft against the yielding ground. Every part of you feels contained, held gently by the earth, the plants, the moonlight. The gentle vibration persists, a deep, steady pulse within your chest, matching the slow rhythm of your breathing. In, pulse, out, release. It's like lying in the center of a deep, resonant sound, feeling the vibrations echo through you. And the garden, it surrounds you completely, lifting up the edges of your awareness, filling the space around you with its quiet presence. The air is cool, clean, scented with the subtle sweetness of blossoms and the dampness of the earth. It's an invisible weight, a comforting pressure that holds you gently. Time loses its usual markers. Hours dissolve into this slow, deep time. There is only the soft rhythm beneath you, the gentle thrum from the fountain, the rustle of leaves, the filtering moonlight, the warmth of the moss, and the profound stillness inside. It's not emptiness, but fullness. a fullness of peace, of safety, of being held. The tension continues to release, bit by infinitesimal bit. It's as if layers peel away, leaving behind only the soft, yielding core. The weight remains, yes, but it's a comfortable weight, a settling weight, like molten wax cooling into a smooth, solid shape. Each part of you is settling, finding its place in this deep stillness. Listen closely. Can you hear it? Not the silence, but the subtle hum of the world around you. The soft sigh of the wind, the distant call of an insect, the gentle contact of the moss against your skin, the steady pulse from within. It's all there, rich and full, but filtered through the quiet. The quiet feels thick, like warm honey. It coats your thoughts, slows them down, dissolves their edges. Worries lose their sharpness, concerns their urgency. They simply are for a moment before fading into the placid surface of the mind. Your awareness drifts, it's true. It rests heavily on the physical sensations, the soft press of the moss, the coolness of the air, the deep vibration beneath, the feeling of your own body weight. But there are glimpses too, fleeting moments of pure sensation. The scent of honeysuckle, sharp and clear for a breath. The sudden soft rustle of a leaf, amplified in the quiet. A faint warmth on your cheek, a touch of the breeze. And always the feeling of being contained, surrounded, not by barriers, but by the living, breathing garden itself. The canopy above, the ground below, the plants on all sides. It's an embrace, soft and firm, holding you gently in its center. A private, cocooned world suspended in the quiet of the night. This weight, this profound stillness, it feels right. Like this is exactly where you belong. Not as a separate entity observing, but as part of the garden itself, resting, replenished, held in its quiet, soft rhythm. The tension is gone, replaced by a deep, satisfying relaxation that touches every cell. Heavy, yes. Still, completely still, and utterly at peace. The vibration deepens slightly. A rich, resonant sound that resonates in your chest, your throat, your diaphragm. It's a grounding sound, rooted in the earth, vibrating through you. And your breath follows its own unhurried rhythm, sighing in and out, matching the slow pace of this deep relaxation. In the world, out, releasing. The garden continues its silent, gentle work. The moonlight filters, a soft, silvery presence that doesn't illuminate but soothes. The plants seem to lean closer, their forms softening in the quiet light. The world outside the sanctuary feels distant, muted, its clamor faded, its pressures lifted by this place. this feeling of being held in the moonlit garden. Here, time slows. Here, peace resides. And you simply are. Heavy, still, breathing in the quiet, exhaling the tension, surrendering. The air is soft as a fallen feather, thick with the scent of damp earth, and something sweet, like the memory of jasmine long dried on the bone. You are here, standing very still, surrounded by velvet shadow, broken only by the silver thread of light that catches on the high points of statues, on the tips of unseen blades of grass. It's quiet, deeper quiet than sleep, a quiet that holds the weight of the world and yet refuses to speak it. Your feet sink slightly into the ground, a loamy, yielding moss under the final layer of dry grass. You don't know how long you stand, only that the garden is vast, stretching outwards in soft, blurred perspectives. The flowers blur softly. Yes, the vibrant edges softened like photographs, faded by moonlight. The fountain fades, not into silence, but into a sigh, the thrum of hidden water replaced by the whisper of the wind through the unseen leaves above, a susurration too gentle to decipher. Thoughts dissolve like petals, caught on the breeze that rustles the dry grass, scattering fragments of morning, of noise, of demanding tasks. They drift away, leaving behind only the impression of their passing, like a single, brief warmth against the cool night air. The garden becomes a gentle dream, not because you dream it, but because it is asterisk. It is simply dream held steady by the quiet light. Listen closely, you think, though no sound escapes your lips. You can almost hear the garden breathing, a slow, deep inhale and exhale that matches your own, drawn in without effort, released without thought. The light changes subtly, pulling back a fraction, revealing more shadow. Yet the shadows deepen with a softness, like velvet brushing against silk. Breathe it in. The air feels different here, cooler, holding more moisture, tasting faintly of ozone and something ancient. You feel rooted, yet suspended. There is no rush here, no need to look anywhere but where you are, no hurry to understand or define. The boundaries blur, dissolving into the gentle dream. Look down at the moss. It is alive, shifting, unfurling slowly, tiny green fingers reaching upwards. Feel its dampness beneath your feet, grounding you in this soft stillness. Notice the way the moonlight catches stray blades of grass, turning them into silver lines on the dark ground. Follow one such line with your eyes, letting it pull you forward towards a cluster of stones that glows faintly, or perhaps that is just the light filtering through. The silence deepens, not an emptiness, but a fullness. It fills you up, this quiet. It is the sound of water finding its way underground, the sound of roots reaching, the sound of the earth remembering its own shape. You are part of it now, held in this sanctuary of the night, cradled by the gentle dream. A moth flutters somewhere nearby, its wings a shimmer of dark edges against the light. A fleeting spark of life before it settles on a flower that seems to have lost its petals entirely, leaving only a pale, tubular shape. It doesn't disturb the stillness, it becomes part of it. You watch, suspended in the moment, the weight of time and thought fading, leaving only the sensation of being utterly, completely. This is the deep peace. This is the quiet stillness. This is the true belonging. Feel the soft press of petals against your skin, a gentle, constant perfume. It's the scent of magnolias, perhaps, or maybe roses fading into night air. Or perhaps all flowers blur together in that deep quiet. Just the soft scent carried on the breath of the night. A sliver of moonlight, thin as cream, spills through the branches above. It catches the tops of your eyelashes, painting them with cool silver for a fleeting second before you blink it away. The light is everywhere, then nowhere specific. It spills across the moss at your feet, glints softly on a dewdrop clinging stubbornly to a leaf. It highlights the curve of a stone bench, empty now, its shadow stretching long and deep into the velvet dark around you. It's not bright, not harsh. It's a whisper of illumination, a quiet promise of the night's ancient truth. Outside, very far away, something gives a soft sigh, like a heavy stone settling. Or maybe that's just the wind, rustling through the older trees at the edge of the cleared area. It's a low, pervasive sound, a gentle vibration through the ground. And it's incredibly, achingly still. Not silent, perhaps. There might be the occasional, almost imperceptible chirp from an insect deep in its sleep, or the faintest sigh of disturbed air, but mostly just the stillness. A vast, heavy, velvet blanket of peace spread out before you. You feel warmth, a comfortable heat radiating from within, spreading slowly through the blankets wrapped around you. It's a pleasant warmth, grounding. And then the coolness of the air kisses your skin, a gentle counterpoint. It seeps in around the edges of the blanket, a subtle reminder of the night outside. The temperature difference is barely noticeable, just a soft contrast, a gentle dance between warmth and cool. Your breathing grows slower, deeper. It's a steady rhythm now, a slow, rhythmic pump of air in and out, in and out. You feel the rise and fall of your chest, the subtle expansion, the quiet stillness between breaths. One breath, and another. The air moving in, the air moving out. A simple, vital act, now deeply focused. It feels effortless, and the thoughts, they begin to fade, like distant stars dimming one by one. Not gone exactly, but softened, blurred at the edges, the sharp edges of worry, the lingering echoes of fatigue, the quiet hum of anxieties. They become hazy, distant. They float away on the gentle breeze, carried off into the deep, dark places of the garden. Or perhaps they simply stop demanding attention. They don't vanish, but their clamor fades, leaving only the quiet hum of your own deepening peace. The mind empties, clearing like rainwater gathering in a basin, smooth and still. The soft scent of the flowers, it's still there, a constant, fragrant presences. It doesn't demand focus, it just is. It settles into the background, a warm, sweet presence. And the moonlight, it shifts subtly. A cloud, perhaps, a shifting weight in the sky, momentarily blots out a part of the silver glow. Then it returns, finding new angles, new places to spill its cool light. The garden bathes in its changing silver, a slow, silent dance between you and the luminous night sky. You feel heavy, wonderfully so, like a book settling into its spine, finding its perfect rest. The muscles in your shoulders seem to melt, releasing tension that had been coiled there for days, weeks. The knots in your back begin to ease, uncoiling slowly, bone by bone. The ache fades, replaced by a deep, luxurious aliveness, but a peaceful one. Just the soft scent, just the moonlight, just the stillness. It's getting harder to anchor yourself in time now. The awareness of the passing moments blurs. You aren't sure how long you've been lying here, wrapped in the warmth, breathing the soft air. Time loses its sharp edges here. It becomes a gentle flow, like the night air itself. The sounds outside, the rustle, the soft sighs, they seem to carry less meaning, less weight. They just exist, part of the intricate tapestry of the sanctuary. They soothe rather than disturb. And then warmth. It spreads from within, a deep internal heat. Not feverish, but a profound, encompassing warmth that seems to travel from your core, through your limbs, radiating outwards. It's the warmth of deep sleep, the warmth that precedes it. A comfortable lethargy, heavy but welcome. And the tension, it's gone. Every last thread of it released into the still night air. You feel soft, compliant, willing to be shaped by the gentle currents of the sleeping world. It's still happening. The unwinding, the settling. Each part of you releasing another subtle grip, allowing another thought to fade, another sensation to dissolve into the profound quiet. You feel the pressure of your eyelids increasing, a gentle heaviness, a desire to close them. The lids feel heavy, weighted down by the approaching peace. The garden outside is a hush now, absolute. Even the wind seems to have stilled its breath. Your consciousness is slipping. It's like looking up and seeing the world grow softer, dimmer, until it blurs at the edges. The edges of awareness are fraying, softening. There's still presence, a feeling of being here, but the details recede. And the scent, the beautiful, soft scent of the moonlit garden, it becomes closer. It fills the space around you, richer, deeper. It's no longer just a background note. It's becoming a focus, a comforting anchor in the fading light. The last shimmer of thought, it's gone. Just the soft scent, the silver light, the profound stillness. And then the deep embrace of sleep. The gentle falling into the heart of the night.